A24 and Hulu teamed up for False Positive, which is what I just finished watching, and I loved it. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's definitely one of the more light-hearted A24 movies for sure. It kind of has a light horror comedy sort of thing going on, but it's more like it barely trods into being either. Like, it's more subtle at being both of those things. Like, you could not notice that it's either. So, because it's not really either of those, I guess it would be more fair to call it a psychological thriller. And some of its twists are extremely predictable. Like, for example, its ending is way too obviously foreshadowed at its beginning, and you can figure out what happens at the end of the film within the opening 5 minutes of the film through repeated incidents, because the dialogue so heavily and the imagery so heavily alludes to it. Uh, but other than that, the humor is very dark and mischievous. The performances from the cast, including familiar faces like Justin Theroux and uh, Pierce Brosnan, are welcome. They bring very charismatic but also dangerous characters to the film, and I also appreciated the reference to Inland Empire that did not go over my head. Yeah, I just definitely recommend it. It's very flawed. It's probably not as good as A24's other movies, but it was a very breezy watch. It's more of a slow burn, but it does get there. And in my opinion, the entire thing is completely enjoyable. It's just an easier watch. It went down very easily for me. I really enjoyed it. I just wish the trailer didn't spoil so much of like the ending of the movie. Like, some of the more shocking moments of the film were highlighted in the trailer. One of the final frames of the film was a thumbnail for the trailer, which Saint Maud did the same thing with its final trailer. And I wish that A24 would just stop spoiling its endings. I hope it didn't do the same thing for the Green Knight, because that would kind of suck. Where it's like its big reveal twist ending and it spoils it in the trailer. Not really a big reveal spoiler for this one, but for Saint Maud it was. But like the fact that it spoiled like the violence in the ending. So yeah,